So, you know what, stick and stay with us. We got much to share with you. And so we look forward to having you on board with us momentarily right here on this station, right? It is Sports 365 coming up next, right here on NRP Radio and NRP Media, right here on NRP, the brand. Yes, it is. And we're talking music, we're talking sports, we're talking about entertainment, we're talking about news too. Yes, indeed. So you know what you do. Keep it locked right here. We're going to share some things with you right here on this station. So, brothers and sisters, wherever you are, and listeners too, generally speaking, wherever you are this evening, we are more than happy to have you on board. So, stay with us. We are sharing some information with you, and then we're going to try to squeeze in some news right here on the station for you. So, don't go away anywhere. Don't go anywhere because we've got lots in store for you.
There's always a
All right, so let's do it and do it properly, right? To get you the audio out there. I slipped up a while ago. So I'm into it now. I'm into it now. So you can stay right there and be more than happy and to be so satisfied that yes, we are doing this for you this evening. Let's go.
There's always a word in time to meet all your conditions. And right here on nrpmediaja.com, it's no different. Join the NRP family every Wednesday morning at 9 o'clock for the Amplified Word. The Amplified Word will provide you with encouragement, motivation, and spiritual direction. Come on board and tell a friend. You will be glad you did. The Amplified Word every Wednesday morning at 9.
And repeated every Sunday at noon.
Only on nrpmediaja.com.
Much more than enough. Many days my path is rough. Many days I wonder what to do. But then I go to my Lord in prayer. He assures me that He's right there, and whatsoever may come, He'll see me through. In the arms of sweet deliverance, I'm gonna lay my
Yes, in the arms of sweet deliverance. It's 2 minutes now, going up to the hour of 8 o'clock. Sports 365 comes up in a few minutes from now.
Hurricane we name, and we rough. Whether we are man hurricane or woman hurricane, we want you know that. We come here for mass up building, blow down things and take life, flood out place. We no rob, we no respect no one. So no take no chance with we. Listen to Adprem and prepare. Hurricanes do happen, so be prepared. Yes, be prepared. A message from the Office of Disaster.
All right, it's just about approaching a minute after 8 o'clock right here on NRP Radio. It's a Tuesday evening, the 4th of August, and we're going to be giving you some news until we head into our sports package on an evening like this. So you can stay with us as we get our news started. The news this evening is brought to you courtesy of our friends at not Exquisite, but of course, Hepburn's Glass. Hepburn's Glass is our sponsor of our newscast this evening. Let's hear from them first, and then we go into a newscast.
Hepburn's Glass Supplies is the latest trend-setting supplier of glass and mirrors in the industry. We specialize in tinted and clear glasses, as well as mirrors for all your windows, doors, and closets at very competitive prices. To maximize your shopping experience, we stock 316 and 1/8 mirror thickness and 316 and quarter thickness in our entire stock of float glasses. We have in stock gloves, cutters, and suction cups at unbeatable prices. Our customer service is second to none, with same-day cutting for your specific measurements. Visit our office at 13 Chisholm Avenue, Kingston 13. Call us at 908-0962 or email hepburn.glass@gmail.com. Hepburn's Glass. Quality service is our priority.
A very pleasant evening to you, and welcome now to NRP News right here inside of our Tuesday evening broadcast on NRP Radio and NRP Media. Broadcasting on the platform nrpmediaja.com and NRP Media JA on YouTube and as well on Facebook Live. Leon Nash is my name. We start off with information that the Jamaica and the Republic of Ghana are poised to deepen cooperation in key areas, including health, education, tourism, and air services, following extensive bilateral discussions between the leaders of both nations. Prime Minister Dr. the Honorable Andrew Holness held bilateral talks with Ghana's President, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, at the office of the Prime Minister in Kingston yesterday. President Mahama is in Jamaica on a state visit through Wednesday. He is accompanied by Ghana's Minister of Foreign Affairs, Samuel Okuzeto Ablakwa, and Deputy Minister of Defense, Ernest Rogya Genfi. In a media statement, Mr. Holness noted that President Mahama's visit underscores and strengthens the long-standing diplomatic relationship between Jamaica and Ghana. He says it builds on several high-level engagements at the bilateral level between our two foreign ministers, which have resulted in the signing of an agreement for the recruitment of health professionals from the Republic of Ghana and a memorandum of understanding on a defense cooperation, as well as the updating of the agreement on arts and culture. He pointed out that the health cooperation agreement is already yielding benefits with the anticipated arrival of Ghanaian nurses to help strengthen Jamaica's healthcare system. Dr. Holness said he was particularly encouraged by discussions on air services agreement and the opportunities to expand tourism cooperation. In his remarks, President Mahama noted that building on their historic ties, Jamaica and Ghana have fresh opportunities to strengthen solidarity and advance the economic empowerment and prosperity of their peoples. Citing discussions with Dr. Holness on bringing Jamaican and Ghanaian businesses, our business leaders together, President Mahama said such engagement would provide a strong foundation for promoting cross-investment opportunities between both countries. President Mahama indicated that he was looking forward to meeting with Jamaican business leaders to discuss investment opportunities in Ghana and by extension across Africa through the African Continental Free Trade Area, AFCFTA. And we continue with the news. And more news now out of Jamaican shores as we continue in the newscast. Minister of Agriculture, Fisheries and Mining, Floyd Green, has announced a temporary administrative measure permitting the transport of untagged slaughter-ready cattle during August and September. The move aims to clear a significant tagging backlog and ensure cattle farmers can generate income for the back-to-school period. Minister Green made the announcement on Saturday at the Denby Agricultural, Industrial and Food Show in Mapen, Clarendon. He says that the government understands that this is a time of year that people are preparing to go back to school, but farmers are looking to sell their animals to bring in some resources to help their families. So he says that for the months of August and September, the government will be introducing an administrative change where between the Agricultural Protection Branch, the Ministry of Health, and the Veterinary Services Unit, animals that are ready for slaughter will be able to be transported to slaughter once they have the receipts. He warned that this temporary waiver applies strictly to cattle destined for slaughter and should not be used as an excuse to forego tagging other livestock. Under the National Animal Identification and Traceability System, tagging has been required to transport cattle legally. However, Minister Green pointed out that the heightened enforcement by the APB of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, combined with infrastructure damage from Hurricane Melissa to the Western Veterinary Services, led to a surge in demand for tagging services. This led to a backlog across the key parishes, including Clarendon, Manchester, and St. Elizabeth, he added. Opposition spokesman on justice, Zulika Jess, has rejected recent claims by government representatives that the opposition is delaying Jamaica's transition to a republic, describing those assertions as an attempt to shift responsibility for a process that has stalled because of the government's failure to engage in meaningful bipartisan dialogue. The opposition's position has been clear and consistent from the outset, Jess said, and the opposition supports Jamaica becoming a republic. But she says that the opposition also believe that this generation has the opportunity and the responsibility to complete the work of full decolonization. She noted that the leader of the opposition, Mark Golding, wrote to Prime Minister Holness in October last year requesting a meeting to discuss a bipartisan pathway for advancing constitutional reform, despite the constitutionality reality that these reforms require bipartisan support. That meeting, she says, is yet to be scheduled. She says that the government cannot refuse to engage the opposition and then accuse the opposition of causing the delay. Constitutional reform cannot succeed without cooperation, and cooperation begins with a dialogue, Jess added. And finally, this time around in our newscast this evening, let's tell you about information coming out of the Constabulary Communication Network that a 48-hour curfew has been imposed in sections of the Waterford area, Portmore in St. Catherine. Police division has been extended. The curfew will continue from 6 p.m. today and will remain in effect until 6 p.m. on Thursday, August 6th. The boundaries of the curfew are as follows: north, commencing at the intersection of Caymanas Drive and Trelawney, west, running generally from west to east at the intersection of Trelawney West and Waterford Parkway. East, commencing at the eastern endpoint of the northern boundary and running in a north to south direction. Southerly, commencing at the endpoint of the eastern boundary and running in an east to west direction parallel to the northern boundary. West, commencing at the endpoint of the southern boundary along Caymanas Drive and running in a south to north direction to the eastern boundary, terminating at the northern boundary. During the hours of the curfew, persons within its boundaries are required to remain indoors unless otherwise authorized by the person in charge of enforcing the curfew. It is 11 minutes after the hour of 8 o'clock right here on NRP Radio and NRP Media. And we continue with the news at this time. And another 48-hour curfew has been imposed in the communities of Brokenhurst, Old England, Burnstable, Mayday, Albion, Green Street, Tulsa Road, Hillside, Sunset, Inverness, Waltham, Cedar Grove, Hart East, New Hall, Patrick Town, Richmond, Belnitro, and Knockpatrick within the Manchester Police Division. The curfew began at 6 p.m. today and it will remain until 6 p.m. on Thursday, August 6th. The boundaries of that curfew are as follows: north from the Manchester Roadway, bordered by the Inverness and Knockpatrick districts, extending easterly along an imaginary line to an area of vegetation bordered by the Hart East district. East from the area of vegetation bordered by the Hart East district, extending southerly along an imaginary line to a roadway at the section of Patrick Town bordered by the Edgware and Patrick Town districts. south from a roadway at the intersection of Patricktown, bordered by the Edgware and the Patricktown districts, extending westerly along an imaginary line to a roadway at the section of Beltline district, bordered by Ellen Street. West from a roadway at the section of Belt Lane or Belt Line district bordered by Ellen Street, extended northerly to the Manchester roadway bordered by the Inverness and Knockpatchak districts. During the hours of the curfew, persons within the boundaries of the curfew are required to remain indoors unless otherwise authorized by the person in charge of the curfew. And with that, we close off the news segment of our package this afternoon. And stand by now for the latest from the National Meteorological Service of Jamaica. Thank you for keeping it locked right here on NRP Media and NRP Radio. We broadcast on the platform nrpmediaja.com. That's on our radio platform. And of course, we're also on Facebook Live and YouTube at this time. Let's go now for the latest from the weather scene as supplied to us by the National Meteorological Service of Jamaica. And this is our evening report right here. And we do appreciate your company. Keep it locked right here as we launch into that section at this time. It is our newscast on a Tuesday evening. We do appreciate your company. We want to tell you that you ought to remain with us for the long haul. We've got sports coming up next right here on this station momentarily. And we want you to stick around for that because we have our presenter coming on in just a while to definitely give you some latest information as it relates to what's happening in the world of sports. Stick and stay.
The National Religious Partnership Media and Radio presents Let's Talk Worship and Music, The Experience. Live on NRP Radio every Monday evening from 8 to 9:30 p.m. Join the team of Omar Tomlinson, Trevor Singh, Marlon Fraser, alongside Leon Nash as they delve into the various issues relating to this crucial aspect of church ministry. It's an experience you do not want to miss.
The National Meteorological Service of Jamaica is reporting that there is a tropical wave west of Jamaica and the Saharan air layer across the island. The tropical wave is projected to continue progressing farther from Jamaica, making way for a trough to begin or regain dominance across the island. As a result of the Saharan air layer, expect hazy conditions to persist through the weekend. In the 24-hour forecast, tonight and tomorrow morning, partly cloudy and hazy. Tomorrow afternoon, expect showers and thunderstorms across western and south central parishes. Otherwise, mostly cloudy, windy near most or some coastal and hilly areas. Let's take a look now at the 3-day forecast after tomorrow. That's Thursday through to Saturday. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, there will be isolated morning showers across eastern parishes. Otherwise, mostly sunny and hazy. Widely scattered afternoon showers and thunderstorms are expected to develop across western parishes, windy near some coastal and hilly areas. In terms of other current regional weather features, 2 tropical waves are across the central and eastern tropical Atlantic at this time, and a ridge is across the Gulf of Mexico. The minimum temperature expected for Kingston and Montego Bay tonight 27 degrees Celsius in Kingston, and a similar 27 degrees Celsius in Montego Bay. That's the latest weather report and forecast right here on NRP Radio and NRP Media. And we go overseas now to get a glimpse of what's taking place on the international scene at this time. And let's tell you that according to the BBC, Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky has shared a video on social media of a drone hunting down a man in southern Ukraine, saying it showed an instance of Russian safari attack against civilians. The video shows the drone pursuing a street vendor on a city street in the Kherson region. The man moves away from the drone hovering above before it chases him as he runs around a white van. Eventually, the drone swoops down on him and explodes on impact. The man escaped with multiple shrapnel wounds, concussions, and trauma, doctors said. Sometimes called human safari, the deployment of remotely operated drones against civilians has often been used by Russians to terrify residents of frontline areas in Ukraine. The world must see this, Zelensky wrote on Telegram. It must see every piece of evidence that Russia has gone mad, and every fact that Russian soldiers are enjoying killings and tormenting of people. Still on the international scene, two Republican senators who had threatened to block Todd Blanche's confirmation as the next U.S. Attorney General now say they are ready to offer their support. The senators did so after Blanche, currently serving as the acting Attorney General, formally withdrew President Donald Trump's plan for a fund that could have been used to compensate people prosecuted over the U.S. Capitol riot by Trump's supporters in 2021. According to information, the Republican senators said that they are pleased that the Department of Justice has issued a formal order terminating the anti-weaponization fund. Tom Tillis and John Cornyn indicated that the two, as they were the two holdout senators, they had said in a joint statement. The move, they say, clears the way for Blanche to be confirmed to his job on a permanent basis. And still, we have just one more item of news on the international scene that we'd like to bring to you. And this one indicates to us that President Trump indicating. All right, this is what which he was mentioning regarding some Janine Pirro over the reflecting pool saga. As you know, they had to abandon the plans that they had, and the president was responding in that light. I think we have basically run out of time, so we are aborting that one. And just to close out the news this evening with you, for you, the news brought to you courtesy of Hepburn's Glass. And let's go back now to Hepburn's Glass as our sponsor for this evening.
Hepburn's Glass Supplies is the latest trend-setting supplier of glass and mirrors in the industry. We specialize in tinted and clear glasses, as well as mirrors for all your windows, doors, and closets at very competitive prices. To maximize your shopping experience, we stock 316 and 1/8 mirror thickness and 316 and quarter thickness in our entire stock of float glasses. We have in stock gloves, cutters, and suction cups at unbeatable prices. Our customer service is second to none, with same-day cutting for your specific measurements. Visit our office at 13 Chisholm Avenue, Kingston 13. Call us at 908-0962 or email hepburn.glass@gmail.com. Hepburn's Glass. Quality service is our priority.
The National Religious Partnership Media and Radio presents Let's Talk Worship and Music, The Experience. live on NRP Radio every Monday evening from 8 to 9:30 p.m. Join the team of Omar Tomlinson, Trevor Singh, Marlon Fraser, alongside Leon Nash as they delve into the various issues relating to this crucial aspect of church ministry. It's an experience you do not want to miss. 30 p.m. Join the team of Omar Tomlinson, Trevor Singh, Marlon Fraser, alongside Leon Nash as they delve into the various issues relating to this crucial aspect of church ministry. It's an
Gospel lovers, mark the date. Every Saturday from 7 to 11 p.m. It's time to tune in to the Weekend's Gospel Show with the one and only blessed man Leon Nash. Join the 4-hour musical journey that's uplifting, inspiring, and energizing, featuring powerful gospel hits, Bible trivia, engaging interviews, and all the latest news and weather updates. Plus, of course, heartfelt birthdays and anniversary shout-outs. Whether you're winding down or getting lifted up, this show delivers non-stop praise, positivity, and purpose. Tell a friend, spread a word, and don't forget, it's the music, and yes, even more music. Stay connected and follow at NRP Media JA on all platforms, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. It's the Weekend's Gospel Show, every Saturday from 7 to 11 p.m., where faith meets rhythm and information meets inspiration.
All right, and so it is just about 25 minutes after 8 o'clock. We're standing by for sports coming up next. But in the meantime, let's close this out properly, and we come back now with maybe an item of music, and then we will head into sports. Stand by for me. This is the news segment of the Tuesday offerings. Yes, it is Sports 365 Tuesday. And of course, we're giving you some news inside of that segment as well. So stick and stay. We'll be back with you momentarily with sports. All right, so we're standing by now for sports. Let's give you another item of music right here, and then we come right back at you. Stick and stay. This is NRP Radio Tuesday, and with yours truly, Leon Nash, of course. Yeah, let's go over to Shirley Willis and ask her to do us a favor of entertaining those of you who are tuning to the program at this time, and we'll come right back 26 minutes after 8.
Sometimes where Eden's bowers bloom, by water still or troubled sea, still it is God's hands that leadeth me. He leadeth me, he leadeth me
I wanted to publish my book as an
He's on my knee, yeah, yeah, yeah. He's on my knee, yeah, yeah. He's on my knee, yeah, yeah, yeah. When I am alone in spirit, I cry, Lord, lift me up.
Hi there, I'm Leon Nash, CEO of NRPMediaJA.com, and you are listening to NRPMediaJA.com.
He's on my knee, yeah. He's on my knee, yeah, yeah, yeah. He's on my knee, yeah, yeah. He's on my knee, yeah, yeah, yeah. When I am alone in spirit, I cry, Lord, lift me up. I want to go higher in thee. For the Lord knows I can't live on the mountain. No, no. So he picked out a valley for me. Whoa, 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 whoa. Jesus leads me beside still waters. Yeah, it was somewhere in the valley below. Yeah. Then he drew me aside to be tested and tried. In the valley, he restored my soul. Yeah. It was dark as a dungeon, where the sun seldom shine. Oh, and I question why must this
You're locked into
be?
NRP Radio.
Lord, why must this be? But then he told me there is strength in your sorrow. And there is victory in these trials for me. Whoa, 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 whoa. Jesus leads me beside still waters. Yes, it was somewhere in the valley below.
You're locked into NRP Radio.
Then he drew me aside to be tested and tried. In the valley, he restored my soul. Watch me now, hey. I'm so down in the valley, so lonely and cold. My body is shaking to my bone. My Savior said he'll dry the tears from my eyes and tell me, say, all my need he will supply. He's on my need, yeah. He's on my need, yeah, yeah, yeah. He's on my need, yeah, yeah. He's on my need, yeah, yeah, yeah. He's on my need, yeah. He's on my need, yeah, yeah, yeah. He's on my need, yeah, yeah. He's on my need, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Pull up, rewind, weekend gospel in rotation. The #1 show, no boundaries, no limitations. Anywhere you day, praise and celebration, Jesus' name lifted, no limits, no limitations. NRP radio station.
You're locked into NRP Radio.
when I'm in awesome wonder. Consider all thy works thy hand doth make. I see the stars, I hear the mighty thunder. Thy power throughout the universe display. Then sings my soul, my Savior God to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my Savior God to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. When through the woods, the forest glades I wander, and hear the birds sing sweetly in the trees. When I look down from lofty mountain grandeur, and hear the brook and feel the gentle breeze, then sings my soul, my Savior God to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my Savior God to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. And when I think of God, His Son, not spirit, sent Him to die, I scarce can take it in. Then on the cross, my burden gladly bearing, He bled and died to take my sins away. Then sings my soul, my Savior God to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my Savior God to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my Savior God to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my Savior God to thee. How great thou art, Almighty God, how great thou art.
Monster Math presents
The song says, I'm winging my way, winging my way. Winging my way. You understand me? I'm winging my way back home. Good evening to you. I should be at a convention tonight, but we came into studio this evening to continue the Sports 365 program. We started on Saturday, and we've got tonight should have been our first Tuesday night program, but we're having some difficulties, and so we may not be able to bring that to you tonight again. And so we'll wing our way back to Saturday evening, Saturday afternoon at 1 o'clock, when we have for you the weekend edition of the Sports 365 program. We're still standing by to see if our sportscaster will be able to join us. But if not, then we're gonna just make our way up until 9 o'clock right here on this station. So keep it locked right here. We're gonna keep monitoring, and I think it would be nice for us to just go back and give you back that song, I'm Winging My Way. Let's wing our way up until 9 o'clock. It's 8:45 right here on NRP Radio. Yes. Keep it locked.
You're locked into NRP Radio.
home, back to the home, back to the home, landmark that entered the gate. I'm bringing my way back home. Every day, Jesus is mine. Travel the road.
The people that will love Jesus and know say, put your hand over your head now. Put your hand over your head. Over your head. And somebody just say, cover me, cover me, cover me, cover me. Cover me, cover me, cover me. Again.
From one hot number to the next, this is a Tuesday evening mix, you know. We've got more 9 minutes to go inside of this segment. Thank you for those of you who stopped by and took a peep and you moved on. Thank you for coming. You're not used to a voice, hearing a voice at the start of the evening. But we give God thanks that you stopped by for even a brief moment.
Every attack, and when the devil starts tempting from danger seen and unseen, he's my help, he will rescue me. So when the enemy comes upon me like a flood, God raise a stand that cover me under your blood. Give me the wisdom to know when to fight, know when to fight in the all over me, Lord Jesus, all over me, and he's keeping me alive. I may say Jesus. Jesus, he set me alive. Ready again, all over me, and he's keeping me alive. Ooh, Lord. Jesus is keeping me alive. Say I love it when you touch me now. Oh, yeah. Say God, you turn a mess into a message. Now the messenger arrive. Committed to the journey, so me now go backslide. Looking through the spirit and not physical eyes. Ooh, to God me testify. Know me are the worker, God are the boss. My whole life, he and us. Take me from the mud and put me in a A-class, A-class. Know me are the boss. You rearrange me life, I should be dead. Ooh, Lord, he's all over me. And he's keeping me alive. I mean, say Jesus. Keeping me alive. Say my Jesus. Keeping me alive. All over me, Lord. All over me. And he's keeping me alive. Boy, boy. Jesus is keeping I worship. Me alive. DJ again, DJ. So if it wasn't for God's grace, now tell me where I would have been. Wrapped up, tied up, lost and seen no peace, no love, no deep within. You don't know how far I'm coming from and where I could have been. So if you see me laughing to myself, I'm just remembering. Remember when Terry put the fish gun in on the head, him index finger pan the she got pussy. Me coulda the dead. Remember when two drugs and gun me coulda lose me life, but now you all over me, satisfy me with long life. All over me, ooh, and he's keeping me alive. And me say Jesus, keeping me alive. And me say Jesus, keeping me alive. All over me, Lord. All over me, and he's keeping me alive. Jesus is keeping me alive. Somebody hand over your head and just say, cover me, cover me, cover me under your blood. Cover me, cover me, cover me. One more time. Cover me, cover me, cover me under your blood. Cover me, Lord, cover me. Cover me, cover me, cover me under your blood. Cover me, cover me, cover me. Cover me, Jesus. Cover me, cover me, cover me under your blood. Cover me, cover me, cover me. All over me. Come to give some praise. Give some praise. Let out some praise to the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. Conquering Lion of the tribe of
Cool Up, Rewind, Weekend Gospel in Rotation. The #1 show, no boundaries, no limitations. Anywhere you day, praise and celebration, Jesus' name lifted, no limits, no limitations, NRP radio station.
You're locked into NRP Radio.
Yes, yes, yes. Keep it locked right here. Keep it locked right here. We have a lot in store for you. But for right now, we're going to move over to Cheryl Franklin. And she's going to be talking to you about prevailing. Sometimes the devil doesn't want you to prevail. It doesn't want you to succeed. But you can always prevail. It's now 5 minutes going up to the hour of 9 o'clock. At 9 o'clock, we're going to be bringing you the latest from the Jamaica Information Service, aired in time, allowed for government broadcast right here on this station. Stick and stay with me as we continue to broadcast on this here Tuesday for you.
You're locked into NRP Radio.
I prevail.
By the blood of Jesus, I prevail over sickness.
So it's the news and the sports package that we, sports discussion that we wanted to have shared with you this evening, but unfortunately we had a little challenge with our presenter, and so he was not able to be here this evening. But we look forward to next week, next Tuesday, God's will, and definitely we'll have for you. But if you want to, then you can always join us at 1 o'clock on a Saturday evening, Saturday afternoon, when we have for you the weekend's edition of the Saturday Sports 365 right here on NRP Radio. But let's continue with the music until 9 o'clock. And then at 9 o'clock, we have the GIS.
By the blood of Jesus, I prevail over sickness. By the blood of Jesus, I prevail over sickness. I prevail. I prevail, I prevail, oh God, I prevail, I prevail, I prevail, I prevail. Come on, help me sing. By the blood of Jesus, I prevail.
Shall prosper.
It won't work. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. No, no, no. I prevail. I
O'clock.
Hurricane we name, and we rough. Whether we are man hurricane or woman hurricane, we want you know that. We come here for mass up building, blow down things and take life, flood out place. We no ram, we no respect no one. So no take no chance with we. Listen to Adprem and prepare. Hurricanes do happen, so be prepared. Yes, be prepared. A message from the Office of Disaster.
It is now 9 o'clock right here on NRP Radio and NRP Media. We thank you, Chevron Franklin, for providing us with such a beautiful rendition right there, taking our time up to a minute on the downside of 9 o'clock in the nighttime. And we do apologize for the absence of our sports package and sports discussion this evening, as we were hoping, and we will hopefully have that program next Tuesday right here on this station for you. At this time, then, let's go over to the Jamaica Information Service and bring you the program, the GIS package, produced and presented by the Jamaica Information Service. And of course, it is aired in time, allowed right here on NRP Radio for GIS and the government broadcasts.
I'm Andre Palmer with GIS Evening News for Tuesday, August 4. Coming up, Ghanaian President pledges support for Jamaica's reparations petition to King Charles, high-capacity water storage tanks donated to Rural Water Supply Limited, and community spaces in 3 parishes to be renovated. The news in detail after the break.
If we ignore road signs, the consequences can be deadly. The new Road Traffic Act is about saving lives and driving us all to arrive alive. Help to maintain law and order on our nation's thoroughfares. Be a good road user. Obey the road signs. Help us save lives on our roads.
Now the news. President of the Republic of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama, has pledged full support for Jamaica's planned slavery reparation petition to King Charles III in September. The petition is expected to seek legal guidance on Jamaica's advocacy for reparations from the United Kingdom over its role in the transatlantic slave trade and slavery. Speaking at a special joint sitting of Parliament at Gordon House in downtown Kingston earlier today, President Mahama said the pursuit of reparatory justice is essential to building a more equitable global order.
Our pursuit of reparatory justice is not motivated by resentment or hostility or to revisit old wounds. Together, our two nations are ensuring that the descendants of those who suffered history's greatest injustice are neither forgotten or denied a voice in shaping a fairer world.
President Mahama says Ghana and Jamaica will continue working together to advance the global reparations agenda as part of broader commitment to justice, dignity, solidarity among people of African descent, and lasting reconciliation. The United Nations Children's Fund UNICEF has donated 30 high-capacity water storage tanks to the Rural Water Supply Limited to improve water security in communities affected by Hurricane Melissa. The tanks, valued at over $10.5 million, were officially handed over during a ceremony in Bogue State, St. Anne. Chairman of the Rural Water Supply Limited, Omar Sweeney, says 10 of the tanks will be installed in communities in St. Elizabeth, St. James, and Manchester.
These are not temporary quick fix solutions. These are the tanks that will receive concrete bases, they'll receive fencing, and they'll receive the proper water treatment infrastructure that will ensure that the tanks are not just delivered, but they are installed and sustained.
The tanks will also be equipped with solar pumping systems and water treatment infrastructure to ensure long-term benefits. The Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries and Mining is reporting a 5% growth in vegetable production in the second quarter of 2026 compared to the same period in 2025. Portfolio Minister Floyd Green says the sector continues to see growth as farmers recover from the impact of Hurricane Melissa last year. Minister Green notes that the growth also follows positive results in the first quarter, which saw a 15% increase in production.
In these 2 quarters, hit our highest ever vegetable production on record for a quarter. That is how we build a resilient agricultural sector. And not just vegetables. We're seeing great growth in our potatoes. In fact, potatoes in the second quarter are up 17%. which again I think we should clap our potato farmers who have gone out and worked extremely hard to get us to where we are.
Minister Green was speaking at the 72nd staging of the Denby Agricultural, Industrial and Food Show in Clarendon recently. And the Jamaica Cultural Development Commission, JCDC, is advising the public that it is not associated with a post being circulated on social media platforms, issuing a call for ushers for this year's Grand Gala event. In a statement earlier today, the Commission outlined that a post outlining a dress code, transportation arrangements and promises of payment has been making the rounds on social media. The post also instructs prospective ushers to show up at the National Stadium on August 6 at 11 a.m. for training. The JCDC, which produces the Independence Grand Gala, is advising members of the public that it has not issued this public call for ushers and urges Jamaicans to be careful about unauthorized posts of this nature. That was JIS News. I'm Andre Palmer.
With the island well into the second month of the hurricane season, airport officials are reporting that preparedness plans are in place to weather possible storms. In today's program, we'll hear from the Sangston International Airport about their disaster mitigation efforts. Stay tuned. Building resilient infrastructure has been the focus of MBJ Airports Limited, operator of the Sangston International Airport in Montego Bay, St. James. This as major infrastructure projects continue at the facility to meet regulatory and operational standards and improve the customer experience of travelers. But with the country in the crosshairs of another hurricane season and more than $2 billion Jamaican dollars already spent to repair damage caused by Hurricane Melissa to the airport last year, what are the plans for this season?
Firstly, in terms of the infrastructure, we have completed major repairs to the roof of the terminal, and it's stronger than it was built originally. Certainly, as any project that we're implementing, we are improving the resilience of the infrastructure. We are also working on various rehabilitation projects related to post-Melissa. The cargo roof is being replaced. We are also doing major infrastructure improvements on the main terminal roof. We're also upgrading our HVAC system, air handling units and ducts. We're doing major rehabilitation on our jet bridges.
Chief Executive Officer at MBJ Airports Limited, Shane Monroe. He adds that the airport's emergency response protocols have been fully mobilized.
We have already initiated all our emergency planning meetings. We had a kickoff of that. We have involved our stakeholders in the planning, certainly in terms at a national level as well, with ODPEM and Met Office and all the various stakeholders at MBJ attending. And in our usual preparation includes just improving the facilities, heavy maintenance or major maintenance activities on the land side, the waterways where drains exit. The airport or are connected to the sea, and our other hurricane preparedness efforts in terms of resiliency. The business and also communication and other infrastructure have already been put in place.
Now to some of the major infrastructure projects underway at Jamaica's leading tourism and international gateway. The Sangston International Airport is increasing the integration of solar energy into its energy mix, with the expectation of generating 60% of its energy from renewables by year end.
Our solar PV battery energy storage program is a critical part of MBJ's sustainability and resilience strategy. And certainly Hurricane Melissa reminded us that utilities cannot be taken for granted. And for us, energy is not simply a cost line, it is mission critical infrastructure. To this strategy, we're adding 3 megawatts now, but by the end of the year, when we would have restored other PV systems, we will be at 6 megawatts installed solar PV.
Ongoing expansion efforts at the airport's check-in hall aim to reduce congestion, improve circulation, and ensure a better experience for all passengers.
The objective of this project wasn't just to add space, but also to improve passenger flow and to support not only the traditional counters, but also or transition to self-service technology, baggage processing.
The security and immigration halls are being doubled to ensure safety and efficiency.
It will support faster processing of passengers, better queuing, improved flow, and also additional screening lanes for outbound security, which will be increased to 12, certainly improving the speed at which passengers are able to enter the secure area.
Chief Executive at MBJ Airports Limited, Shane Monroe. That's it for today's program. Thanks for listening. I'm Cheryl Johnson Hamilton.
It only takes 1 second, one glance at your phone, one distraction. Many lives changed forever. When you're behind the wheel, nothing is more important than the road ahead. Protect yourself, protect your passengers, protect every life on the road. Keep your eyes on the road, every trip, every time. A message brought to you by the Jamaica Information Service.
A production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.
Well, thank you so much for keeping it locked right here on NRP Radio and NRP Media, reaching you where you are. No boundaries, no limitations. It is just about 11 minutes after, 11 and a half minutes now after 9. And that's where we put the wrap on our live input into the broadcast this evening. And we want to say to you, thank you so much for those of you who came online and, as I said before, took a peep and stayed with us for a little bit and went on to other things. We want to say thanks to you nonetheless for coming by and being a part of our NRP break, not a break-up day, but the NRP broadcast right here on this platform. Leon Nash is my name. We're going to be handing you back now to our regular programming right here on the station. Stick and stay as we end the broadcast for this evening, the live for this evening, and move back now to our regular radio programming right here on NRP Radio and NRP Media. We thank you. Come tomorrow morning at 5:30. We have the NRP Break of Day program with Bishop Valmore Dawkins, and there are features during the course of the day. We have Let the Word Speak, which comes your way at 7 o'clock each morning and repeated at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. We want to say thanks to you. We've got Focus on the Family at 4 o'clock on weekdays at 4 p.m. as well. And we want to say thanks to you for keeping it locked on this station. All right. So there's always something here on the station for you if you only just stop by and be entertained and pampered by us right here. So until then, my friends, Leon Nash is my name, checking out and saying to you, I keep it locked on NRP Radio and NRP